Okay. Okay, so this is slightly different. So I can see. Oh, so I can see my YouTube stuff there as well. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hi, Code. You do get to see the loading screen. You literally got here as I think Streamlabs is updated, so I was just checking. I was reading something. So yeah, you got well done. You literally got in within about 3 seconds of me turning the game on. So yeah, you get a decent amount of loading today. And also, we played 21 hours and 46 minutes on this particular save, which I don't think is too bad. I think that's pretty decent, to be fair. But welcome, thanks for joining again. And now I have to hope that I set something up to remind myself of what I'm supposed to be doing today. I did. I'm building a scanner room.
All primary systems online.
Hello there, Danuta. It's a pleasure to have you in the chat, which I can't see properly for some reason. That's strange. You have to bear with me a second, I just need to click out of the game for a moment. Okay, that's weird. It's not coming through here anymore. So is it only coming through? It's only coming through here now. Interesting. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a weird tech thing at the moment. Streamlabs is updated and I've not seen the new setup before, but I don't seem to need to use YouTube anymore, but it just streams automatically. Oh, I don't know. Either way, slightly off topic, I guess. I can see the chat properly now, so yes, let's continue. What are we doing? What am I doing? How can you do it with this game when you're underwater? Well, right now I'm not underwater. I am stood up. But that's a pretty good question, actually, especially because they're in bottles as well. So yeah. I did. Last time I checked, my Fallout video was 203, I think. So yeah, it's not doing half bad. Speaking of water, I am going to need some really soon. Did I have a? God damn it, Code! It's been like so long. Yeah, I know, and I've got it. Yeah, look. There we go. Happy now? So I was building. I'm building a scanner room. I've got. It's been 3 days. Oh, it says 204 for me. Either way, it's doing okay, which is the main takeaway. Okay, so I do believe, Code, if I remember correctly, we're doing a building a scanner room down here for something. Exactly what that was, I can't recall. And I also haven't been keeping up with my water and food need. So I'm probably going to need to do that. It might be something to do with this update. Thank you, Demetra. I thought so too. It did take me killing the Leviathan though. So he's dead and no longer an issue. But this is a useful. Thank you, Code. This kind of room is for creature eggs because we need to get all the creatures for my. It would remember if I knew the point of this entire like casual session, wouldn't it? Okay, right. Scanner room is up there. That is fantastic. We could do a water filter in this one because I've got the thing. Yeah, I need that scanner room because I'm looking for... What code was it? It's mesmer eggs, isn't it? That's the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for mesmer eggs. Okay. I'm going to have that bit to drink and then we'll leave later and go get some more. We've got some water here in case I actually die. Right. Pay attention, Sam. We actually have some stuff to do. Brain is totally not working right now. I need to go deeper in to get the table coral. Honestly, I thought that was a Leviathan had respawned then, and I was like, that is a... I was gonna like properly freak out if the Leviathan had respawned. Because that was a difficult fight, because I fucked up. Yeah, I've got a giant aquarium on the go at the moment. It's not going terribly. We've got a lot of the eggs already. I think there was literally the mesmer egg and like a couple more, if I remember correctly, code that we had to get still. But we've done a decent-ass job of getting most of them. Okay, my other Lost River base is down here. Oh, didn't I put some plants in there? I can get some plants for liquid. Something good. Hello, old base. Hey, I did. I knew I had plants somewhere. Don't need that. Let's suck on some seeds because that's not weird. Yeah, definitely need to get a few. There's my cuttlefish egg down here, so I need to remember I've got him still. You know, I've got some water, which is good. Right, so I need titanium. I'm just going to take a little bit more, because I'm going to take a pulver seed sample home too. Gold, perfect. I don't know, I've got no copper. Thank God. Yeesh. I've pretty much been hoarding in this series, having a code. I've just got a ton of storage in random places across the map. It's quite nice. Alright, and down there is some table coral. I'm not going to jump in there. I'm just going to swim. Oh my god, I completely forgot Optimus Prime was down here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm burning, it's fine, it's fine. I'll grab a couple just in case, you never know when you're going to need a... Okay, apparently I've like just completely wiped this place kill. Whatever, it's fine, we're good. We're fine. Right, so we can build the scanner room and I can hopefully find some mesmer eggs. I think I was making the scanner room up in my teleporter base, and then, because I can always move it, so if I don't find any eggs, we just move it. Damn it. I can never fucking make it up there, it's so frustrating. Oh yeah, I'm currently inside Batman. God, I was still so sad about Bumblebee. Like, I'm so genuinely upset about it. Okay, so it's, yeah, it's this way. I forgot I didn't put a beacon down because I just used Batman to get back here and around, so I panicked a little bit there. But we're fine, everything's good. Let's go ahead and build. I need to figure out which... Where are you coming out of? Not there, so you have to go this way. Not a problem. Right, let's get... My sea moths have been really good to me. There was only Bumblebee, and that was... I feel like that was kind of my fault. Like, I was a bit neglectful of Bumblebee. You know, I could have paid attention to where I parked it, and... Oh shit, this is really annoying. Okay, can I get it to come off? No? Okay. I have... Well, built this in slightly the wrong place. I'm going to have to build a few more. I have to build some things to work this. It's fine. We'll figure it out. So why can't it go there? Is it because I've got stuff on the inside? Maybe. Maybe. Yep, always looking for new interesting challenge run ideas. Let's get rid of you, and you guys. Don't need you up right now. You know, wouldn't that just be hilarious? Code keeps trying to get me to go to the void constantly. About 7 or 8 times an episode. It does not sound great. Am I the only person who's still sane who plays this game? Like, I don't... It's absolutely nuts to... no, I don't want to build a base where things try to eat you all the time. I like life. Oh, there's not a single creature egg here. Well, I mean, you practically are a mod, Code. You've been in every stream for the past, like, 2.5 months. And there is no other... You know, usually there's, like, 1 or 2 people sort of join the stream, so it's mostly just me and Code having a chat. Okay. There's nothing here. You can't build the base at the bottom of the void. You shouldn't build a base anywhere near the void at all. You should simply just build one somewhere pretty and be happy with it. Why am I terrified of what this idea is? Oh, Code, didn't you already do a challenge run very similar to that? Or did you just scan every item? I don't want to... Okay, no, that's just... Why would you do that? Maybe with stasis, that would be 100% possible, but scanning every Leviathan just... No, absolutely not. Not without stasis, like... Yeah, I figured you did. I thought so. I would scan every Leviathan if I could use stasis first. But absolutely not without. Just no chance. Code, I might be mistaken, but if I remember correctly, it said that mesmer eggs could be found in the bone fields biome. dodge and weave. You do remember that I am horrendous at this game, right? Like, you've watched me die in some stupid ways before. Like, I am not good at this game, I just love it. Is this up here the bone fields? Or am I just going completely mental? This is the bone fields biome, isn't it? This one up here. Which, now think about it, makes sense. Oh, you've died in the most stupid way possible. Like, my deaths were less dumb than that. Oh yeah, because mesmers are here, so I'm assuming this must be the bone fields. Okay. So what I'm going to probably do... Now, why is the chat so delayed? Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can figure out why. So you'll just have a pause on the game screen. A sec, right? What's my... Oh, okay, I clicked on something. Alright, we've got a dashboard. Okay, stream latency. I can't change that anymore. We were actually thinking about possibly doing a base in every biome as well. That was another one of our possible things. Okay, so I can edit those. Why can I not edit the stream delay anymore? Interesting. I mean, probably eventually, yes. Because why not? Over time, we will look at doing that. Okay, for some reason, I have no idea why it did this, but when I started the stream off, because of this new Streamlabs system, it's put me back onto normal latency, which I believe is almost up to 30 seconds. I was kind of thinking of doing the every plant one as well. That sounds like quite fun. Have like a massive garden growing every single plant, both inside and outside. That sounds kind of cool too, not gonna lie. Okay, I don't think there's any way for me to speed up the latency of this stream. I will try to figure that out for next stream though. Which is frustrating. Because there's nothing I can seemingly do about it. So I'm afraid we're going to have a very laggy response time for me today. So if I do ask you for help code, which obviously as you I do all the time, I will give you time to respond. Wait. You better be fucking me. Is this a mesmer egg? That's got to be a fucking mesmer egg, doesn't it? I 100% think I've just picked up a mesmer egg. What were the chances I would park my ass right in front of one for 10 minutes? Okay, so let's kill every Leviathan. Yeah, Code, you've already done that, if I remember correct, haven't you? Thank you, Code. I think it is. We're going to go hatch it and find out. But yeah, you've killed every Leviathan in one of your games, haven't you, Code? And it's just an empty world now. I do not wish to commit what is essentially genocide of a species. Not there for that. But, you know, each to their own. It looks just like, you know, what I would expect a mesmer egg to look like, so it's got to be. But we will find out. And I know I can pick them up and put them down, so I'm going to actually find out down here. Yeah, I don't think think I do have to. I think, you know, it's like an optional thing. You can do if you want to do it. I don't really want to do it though. You know, I'm okay. Enjoy, Mesmer Egg. Okay, so that leaves us with... We've got the gasopods, we've got... There's not even like a way I can... I haven't scanned them all either, so it's not as if I can even go through and be like, oh yeah, I've hatched these eggs. It's just like, no. I'm sure for you it would definitely come under the fun. Crab squid! That's not a bad idea. Sorry dude, calm down. If I remember correctly, Code, we still had to get the crab squid. Come here. My main base has the large room, and I put the one in that. But I like how, for my kind of super massive aquarium, I prefer this kind of rounded aesthetic. I like the idea of the room just being like, this is just an aquarium. You can't do anything else here. It's just for the sole purpose of just watching the fish, and that's what I want. But I do think I don't need that up anymore because I don't. Well, do I? We do need crab squids. That is one that I believe I do not yet have. Is a crab squid. So I would say. No, did we find a crab squid code? No. No. Wait, I had a list. Rabbit ray, hoopfish, crashfish, bladderfish, sandshark, Reginald, hoverfish, peeper, goldfish, bone shark, jellyray, spadefish we've got. And I can also tick off magmarang. Red eye. Alien container took too much space in. Yeah, it is. It just takes up the entire room. Like, you just have it for the one room. No worries, Code. But if you're making an aquarium for the sake of it being an aquarium, I feel like that's the best one to turn into it. Because it is just, oh, you're making a room for the sake of it being the room you're making it, if that makes sense. Damn it, got stuck in the roots. I still 100% feel I need to get a crab squid egg. 2 aquariums in a large room. I was going to do that, but then there's, as far as I'm aware, they still separate. So they would still be 2 separate rooms. Like 2 separate aquariums. So they would be larger, but they would just look like one. And then to make like the biggest one that I want to do, I'd then have to build another large room on top of that, and then another 2 alien containments which are both separate. It's not really what I was going for. What I want is, well, when we go there, if you're still in the stream, you'll see when we go to the currently very partially built one I've currently got. But I am going to head there soon, because I need to check on the fish I've got available. But if I am remembering correctly, I do need a crab squid. Alright, so we are going floating islands. No. No, we're going back home. Now we see if I can remember which teleporter I need to go into. I really like the mesmers for that. It's such a cool mechanic. I panicked a lot when it first happened though. You know, and you've no idea what the hell's going on, and you're just sort of wandering into just nothingness, and then someone bites you in the face. I very much enjoyed it. It was fun. But they are a cool fish. Okay, now is this the right one, or is this the... Oh yeah, I think, yeah, this is right. It is, isn't it? It's a really, really clever design for something that's relatively harmless. That's always the first response. Always got to be, oh my god, you're only gone for a couple of seconds. I just used the teleporter. That's all code. We're just discussing mesmers and how they're very cool and underrated, and you kind of forget about them. Me and Code have been discussing the kind of best, creatures in Subnautica for the past couple of months, and we've never really talked about mesmers. I think they're a great fish. Very cool. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, you're so alone, buddy. I'm sorry. Right, I don't... Code, would you say it's a good idea for me to go to just the top of the northern blood kelp and build a scanner room there to look for crab squid eggs? That's currently what I'm thinking as far as plans go. I like that as a way to get into the game. To be like, what is this random creature that I've never seen before? I must know it. I love that. I think that's brilliant. Alright, and here's some of my ecological destruction in the egg farming business. Yeah, I'm not going to go too far into it. Just a teensy bit. I'm looking for a bit of quartz though, because I do need to build a solar panel when I get there. But God forbid there's any quartz around here. I've not just demolished this entire area's supply. Here we go, a little bit of quartz. Is it one or two that I need for... I really don't like how you can just randomly have a blade of grass or like a tree leaf in your face when you're trying to do this. Come on. 2 quartz. Got it. Alright, just need one more piece. Hello? Did I see a... No, I did not. Hello? Do I see a... That's a sand shark egg. I'm good at spotting eggs now. Ooh, hello? Nope, that was the end of a boomerang. Jesus, I've really eradicated the amount of quartz in this place, haven't I? Look at it. I am not doing any mods, not because I don't like them, I love mods. I just didn't install any for this particular playthrough. I am considering doing like some more casual modded sessions of like Subnautica and other games as well, just because, you know, I like mods. But a decorative Leviathan egg in my base would be dope. I think it was when I was playing the Below Zero game, I was annoyed that I couldn't have like a Reaper skull or anything. You know, I feel like if you take down a Reaper, you should get like a trophy. Kind of like if you've ever played Ark, the game, Survival Evolved or Survival Ascended, whichever one. The way you for killing like alphas, you get trophies for doing it, like a piece of their body. I would love it if they did that for killing Leviathans. Like, it would be so cool to get like a Reaper thing. Ooh, spadefish egg. I knew that one. Oh, that sounds like a really fun mod. Now, I bet that would look nice in like a garden. Do you remember the name of the mod? Oh yeah, I want that. I want that a lot. Also, am I just being super blind, or is there like no quartz around here whatsoever? I didn't want to use my scanner because I was like, oh, it'll only take, you know, a couple of seconds to find a piece, but clearly I am mistaken. Decorations mod on Nexus. Decorations mod, good to know. Thank you. I'm fine. My base is here, don't worry. Definitely have 0 quartz. I'm honestly not surprised. I've used all my quartz and titanium for mods. For alien containment unit, sorry. Ooh. Base colouring sounds fun. Okay, give me some quartz, there we go. Yeah, I only use Nexus to download my mods, it just makes life easier. Right, thank you. Okay, so now we've got enough quartz. I'm just going to go turn off a scanner because I do not need thousands of pieces of quartz popping up. Thank you very much. We are done. Also to Nuta, here's all the Sea Emperor juveniles, or growing up and swimming around, which are just super adorable. And we also went and took pictures of all the life pods. Made some nice artistic, you know, shots there. Got a little reefback swimming there. Well, I got my little sea moth in that picture. It's great. And there's the Sea Emperor in memory of. Just because. Actually, while I'm here, I should probably partake of some food and beverage. Ooh, custom picture frames. You know, I feel like if I do another, if I end up with kind of like time needed and I need to run another one of these casual session sort of playthroughs, I will probably do, I'll probably get some mods for it and get like the decorations mod. I think that'd be fun.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, come on. I can't remember what mods I used to use, but I did have a while back when I did like a really like just personal playthrough, but I heavily modded the game. I had one that was like an entire, don't even know. 20-second delay. God, that's so frustrating. Okay, calm down. Jesus. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with the settings and this new, like, right, like this is a very different way. You know when I was saying, Cody, I think it was last week, how I was saying how when I see the game it looks a little bit different. Obviously it's different to how you see the game, like how you see me play it. I've got all the background stuff and all that. It's very strange because I see it differently now. Shit, I completely forgot I need to get a fucking... I didn't bring enough quartz. I've got nowhere to get inside. Balls. I will be back. I hope I remember where you are. Wait, no, didn't I bring... I think I bought some beacons. I bought some beacons, okay. We're just going to call this... scan blood tree. I should probably call it blood mushroom, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll figure out the streaming thing for tomorrow. I don't want there to be that severe of a delay. This is running the stream that does as much as I do. Yeah, I appreciate the conversation, so I'm very happy to have more people in. It's always fun to have people to chat to in the streams. Oh my god, I've got to stop crashing this poor thing. Also, Code, remember we renamed Fred or Foe. So it's not just Fred anymore, it's Fred not Foe. Which is probably still my favourite ever, like, play on words. It was very clever. Is there any chance I left some quartz in you? No. Jesus, alright. Back to the scanner room then. I need more quartz and more titanium. Hopefully it'll be fully charged by the time I get back, and I won't need to wait for it to charge up. Oh, please tell me I've got at least a little bit of titanium here. I've got none. Dear God, end me. It's fine, let's just go get stuff I need. Oh, the downside to using all your stuff. One kind of, I suppose, upside to 7 PM. So that would be an hour ahead then. Because it's 5:40 here. While I'm out, I'll just grab a little bit more quartz because I'm going to need it shortly, I know I am. Oh, there we go. That'll do for my titanium. That's why I keep forgetting I've got a coffee to drink. Ah, 6:40. Okay, so you're an hour ahead. Which means from your time, I would be streaming from 6 till 9.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, roughly. And that's only for now. When my paid work picks up, I'll probably have to drop down to a few days a week, but for the moment, doing 5 days of streaming, which is nice. Okay, I think... No, hang on. Gotta make you. Okay. So plenty of jelly rays for some reason, and a bone shark in this one, and then on my hoverfish army, doing their biz. I got the things I think I'm gonna need to stock my quartz. I imagine if you're trying to watch American streams, then you'd be looking at maybe like 9 hours. Hey, that's great. Well, I'm glad it's doing so well. Yes, it was a mesmer egg. Okay, that's perfect. So I think we're down to a crab squid and something else. Okay, I forgot there was cameras, so I could have just done the cameras. Whatever, it's fine. So, gotta find the crab squid egg. And then I believe there is only one more to get. Exactly which one that is, I can't remember to save my life. I mean, I'm kind of interested to see what happens when I obviously put him in... Like, he's going to be in my tank, ready to, you know... And I'm going to see him and, like... engage... Why will you not let me build you there? About this side. Okay, that's better. I mean, that would be... If I could name him, that would actually be really, really cute. Okay, creature egg. There we go. Well, this is probably going to just get a lot more of the jelly rays, isn't it? I may have to swim out more. Okay. This may require more finagling than I expected. Oh, solar panel. My bad. I think it'd be really nice if you could actually rename.
Warning, emergency power only.
I can't put... Oh, apparently my thing's full. Oh, that was the jelly ray. That was the other egg. Right, I had some eggs in here too. Okay, right, let me get in here and I'll read this list you put off me, Code. Thank you so much. I honestly think it might just be the crab squid that I'm left to get. Because the crab snake one is in my sea moth, I just completely forgot to take it out. Okay, I think I need to pick up this. Damn, I just realised going any deeper, I'm not going to be able to do solar panels. which is frustrating because then I feel like I'm just going to have to build an entire base down there that I don't really want to build. But I'm kind of, I don't know how to power a base in anything as easy as solar panels. That sounds like an incredibly cool idea, actually. Like a base in each biome is cool enough already, but then using the alien containment to actually make a mini replica inside is really clever. I like that. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Okay, so I need to really be precise on what I need. You and you, and probably, what if I do... Don't worry about your spelling in this stream. My spelling's always atrocious, so I can't judge. That does sound like a bit more of like a cute idea. Instead of just making the same base in every biome, I just make a biome inside a biome. I'm wondering maybe would it be more interesting to do... I'm also wondering maybe if I should, instead of doing in each biome a base, maybe I do a museum of every biome, like in, you know, kind of a big flat area. I do one of these large rooms and make and recreate each biome, and then have each one like its own separate sort of exhibit in a museum. So like all the fish that spawn are in there, and that you go in and there's like pictures of the actual biome, and then there's the, you know, alien containments with the fish in it and the plants in it, and it's all like color themed to be correct. That sounds like so much fun. That might have to be the next like casual stream we do, to make like the museum of planet 4546b. I really want to make that. That sounds so fun. Okay, definitely need more copper. I think I can do with one titanium to make room. Okay, so can I build everything on this list? Gold I need 2 of. Titanium is 2, 4, 6, 7, 13. You can do base on the islands, maybe in the sky too, or the Aurora, just for base in every place. Oh my god, yeah. Well, that'd be cool, because I could do, obviously everything is themed like the Aurora, so I could do, you know, like that. A base in every place. Yeah, no, I think that would be. I could do like, you know, one for the Aurora. Ow. Also has fabricators for decorations and seeds and fabricator. Okay, so we're definitely going to need a couple of mods to make it like really work, but I 100% think we could do that. Probably not during this particular casual play, because this is the aquarium one, but I think maybe the next time I do a kind of Subnautica casual sessions, we do a build a museum. I need to make sure I note that down, because I want to remember that. That sounds like a really cool idea.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's try this again. We're going this way. Making it within the deco mod though works fine. That's good to know. Make a base 10,000 meters in the sky. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if that was 100% possible. No problem, Danuta. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, oh, that's it's just a crab squid there, just chilling. But that's a good sign, because it means there might be some eggs down here. So, code, is this the dunes? Okay, so we're going to start from over this side. I think what I want to do is build a solar panel up here. Don't have to be a dick about it, okay? Oh, there's a crab squid. Tedious. Okay. And then I'm going to try and go a bit further out here. Not too far. Oops, sorry, bone shark. I hit you that time. That was not supposed to happen. Let's go. 200 down. No, not particularly. Just me crashing into things. Probably try here. To build a scanner room. Apparently I'm not allowed. I think it has to be closer to like the wall or something. Kill all 34 leviathans. How about no? That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, we don't have power, which is expected.
Production offline.
That's fine, we're expecting no power. That is why I built a solar panel up here, maybe? Is it up on this cliff? I think it was. It was. Spadefish egg? Spadefish egg, okay. I'm going to try I do hope they do Subnautica multiplayer. Okay, so apparently all of my primary whatever these are systems are online, but not my cameras. They're not quite online just yet. So, but the crab squid looks like its head without the eyes. That is really good to know. I just had no idea what it did look like, so that's really useful. I don't know how you could not like have completed this game hundreds of times over. It's so good. Okay, so I was literally like, where is all the stuff gone? Because there's nothing there. It is. One thing that I do really, really love about this game is it always, like, playing it through to the end and actually like completing the ending of the game is still seriously satisfying. Like all this time later, like I still enjoy playing it through. I think I'll only need one more. God, I hope so, because I've only got one more piece of titanium. Alright, back we go. Oh god, that coffee's now like super lukewarm. It's gross. I will say that's one thing that Below Zero did. Are you kidding me, dude? Come on. One thing Below Zero did better than the original Subnautica was its progression is much, much quicker. And it's much more, like, it tells you more where to go. Okay, so that just didn't work at all. It's fine. Let's down here and maybe just try and stick a transmitter on the side. No? Okay. Let's try that again.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I will. Okay, so it seems that having that is not really going to be helpful or useful at all.
Warning, emergency power only.
Oh, nice. That was what I needed to do. Right, we have a working scanner room and we can look for some creature eggs. And at least we're not really getting much of the upper layers, we are getting a bit more of the thing. The gassy base, 100%. And of course I have absolutely no water on me, so I'm just about to die. I mean, I feel like it's definitely going to be a... Oh, it's that spadefish egg. I'll just grab it so it goes away. Okay, I'm going to leave you scanning for a few minutes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
going to ignore all those eggs because I know they're not the eggs I want. Speaking of repair tools, I miss having like 50 defense upgrades in you. It was nice. Okay, get rid of you. I don't need the spadefish egg, but I'm just going to pop you in here anyway. Just get you out of my inventory. Okay, so that's scanning, which is something. That sounds incredibly painful and dangerous, so good luck with that. Blade.
Calorie intake recommended.
Well, I hope your takeaway was don't flip onto concrete flower pots. But at the end of the day, school is all about learning, and you learned something today. I'll double check you. Okay. Ceiling of water, and then I need to go get a ton of power. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a grav trap. How do I build a grav trap? It'll just make life a little bit easier. Battery, copper, and titanium. Okay. Pop you out. Nice battery. Yeah, the next Subnautica game, when the next one comes out, I'm doing a fully blind playthrough, which I will of course be streaming, and I'm so excited. Oh god, no, don't hold him. Why would you choose that one to hold? It's vile. Yeah, there's nothing like playing the game for yourself. It looks like when you're watching people play, you're like, oh yeah, that looks like super easy, or yeah, of course I wouldn't have missed that thing that they missed. They were obviously just being, you know, dumb, missing that item or whatever, or that scannable. And then you play it yourself, you're like, oh god, this is very different. There's a lot more to it. Oh yeah, I feel like you've got to play that one for yourself. Like, I'm going to watch people play it eventually, but I want to do it blind first, no spoilers, just me. I will need, I think, another battery for spares. Yep. Spare, thank you very much. Good, yep. Okay, that thing's been scanning for a little bit, so let's go check on its progress. Okay, so we've found a few creature eggs. Unfortunately, all of them seem to be over in this area, which is not great. A lot of spadefish eggs over here. Like a load of spadefish eggs. Obviously this is just their like breeding ground. I'll double check over it just in case, but nah, these are all going to be jelly rays and bone sharks, aren't they? Yep. Alright, I think I'm going to grab the scanner room range upgrades that I got in my base, and I'm going to move them to this base, and hopefully that will mean that I can scan the bottom of... You know, Code, I was literally wondering that thing myself. Like, why do spadefish get eggs but nothing else does? Also, what's your favourite creature from Subnautica games? Oh, you like the squid shark. That is the most frustrating creature in Below Zero, in my opinion. I'd say, me and Code have discussed this so many times, and I can never... they can't be one. They can never be one. It's just, there's so many incredibly cool creatures in this game. Like, I love the reefback because it's just majestic as all hell. Ghost Leviathan looks super cool. Crashfish are fun, even though they're annoying as hell when you deal with them at the beginning. There's just so much. They're also awesome. Why does a lava jelly have its... Oh, does it still have its swimming animation when it dies? Oh. I didn't know that. I feel like they probably just like forgot to animate some of the things. Because like realistically, how many people go into that zone and kill the, you know, jelly rays down there? Like, it's not going to be a massive number, is it? So I imagine they just completely forgot that it shouldn't still move when it's got no health points. Sorry, bladderfish. Didn't mean to. Alright, I'm going to shove these range upgrades in, and hopefully that'll be enough. Is it working? Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going a bit deeper now. Yes, you did. But I have never killed a Reaper before, so I would not know. God, there's going to be so many more bloody eggs up here, isn't there? Right, well, I might as well take this camera out for a little stroll and see if I can find any eggs myself. So Code, you said it looks like a crab squid but without the eyeballs. God, This biome's so frustrating to navigate because it's like partly caves and everything. Well, I mean... apparently I can now scan for where the Ghost Leviathan is. Great! That doesn't fill me with abstract terror. Good hell. Oh yeah. There's the entrance. So I've definitely already been around this area. And I couldn't find any. Help. I'm lost. I mean, I think we all do. Like, you can't type as fast as your brain can think. And then because you want to get that, you know, statement out there or whatever, you end up just typing ridiculously quickly. And then you're like, oh god, now like a moron because I've spelled every single word wrong. I do it all the time. And this is life pod 2 again. I love that I'm getting that. Lovely. Oh, did you get stuck, dude? Are you okay? You good, buddy? Where'd you go? Oh, hi. Are you also phasing through the environment like your child did? Yeah. I'll leave you to it. I'm just here for the eggs. Code, where else did you say you could find... I don't even know where this thing is. Where else could I find crab squid eggs? I've just like, there's a creature down there. I need to go see what that is. I swear to god, if it's a fucking ampere leg, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, there's a rock there. Didn't have my lights on, that was my fault. Oh my god, that would be incredible. I kind of hope they do that. For like, you know how with in Below Zero you had the penguin, like the little robot penguin that could go in and like pick up a couple of bits. I would love it if they made that, but better. Is this that must be one, right? That must be it. That's it. It's got to be it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Holy shit. Okay. It's 400 meters down. I can... My Seamoth can survive the crush depth. I just need to hope it can survive the, you know, possible Leviathan encounter we're about to have. creature egg. Perfect. Okay. And now flee to safety as quick as I possibly can. And of course there is a massive wall here. Okay, well, this seemed to run out of power, which is actually okay. I don't need you to be doing the scanning anymore, so that's fine. Don't, when you turn back on, don't scan, okay? Oh, that is not something I was aware of. Cool, good to know. That would let me take the Cyclops a little bit deeper, since I never bothered to buy the... I didn't make the upgrade. There's no need. I have found the Cyclops just too big for this game. Like, I don't need it. I think one of my other things for Subnautica 2 would be the ability to have more variation. I don't think I'm going to put you in here. I think I'm going to take... I also have in you this one and these guys to go into my other one. Yeah, okay. Alright, it's time to go. Hopefully not crash into any reef backs up there. We're good. Alright. It's time to head to base. Specifically to my aquarium base. Pop in what I think is possibly the last two. Oh. Get some flower pots and put some hanging fruit in them. It could have been possibly supposed to be fruit. I feel like that decoration mod sounds really nice. Oh, that reef pack scared me then. I was like, what is that? I feel like Subnautica is one of those games where because you don't know what's like threatening or what's deadly or kind of what they do, like you're always like super nervous to go close to things. Like I remember in Below Zero there's a passive creature which is like a... I don't really know what the hell to read it. Like it's weird, it's got loads of little paddle flippers and it's like, it's really cute, but when I first played it I didn't know what it was, so I was like, ooh, I'm gonna stay away from it. It's perfectly harmless, but I had no idea, so I was just like, I don't know, maybe not. And it turns out it was actually really lovely, and they're just like super cute. They're kind of like seals. Okay, and here we are, the floating island. Okie dokes, let's, I think I took everything out that I needed. Hey guys! How y'all doing? I've got 2 new friends, and I was going to put my cured people in there. That would be a bit rude, wouldn't it? Everything's hatched, which is good. Just got you guys. Oh my god, you really are aggressive at hatching, aren't you? Jesus. Hey, buddy. See, you can't play with the cuttlefish inside the tanks. So when you hatch it in the alien containment unit, the only option you get is to pick it up, to take it outside, and then you can play with it. I do have one of them already hatched and outside my main base, just because it's only appropriate to have them there. So I do have one there ready to go. But this is going to be the main aquarium. Yeah, I want one in here, though. I have my pet one is at my other base, back where we just came from. This one is my contained one. I also like the fact that I can see it from inside. I am also going to eventually be putting windows on as well, on some of these kind of outside ones, but we're planning on building basically as far down as I possibly can. That's pretty much the plan for this whole thing. But that means, if I'm correct, Code, we've got every single egg. I need to go down to my Lost River base and pick up the creatures that are living in that thing. But I do believe that's all the eggs that we can possibly get in the game. Yeah, eventually I'll be making the top of that base will also have the glass on it as well, and be all like windowed, because I think that's just gonna look cool. But now that we've got every single egg, there's only a few other things kind of left to do before we can just basically spend the entire time just gathering kind of resources. I want to make sure that I've got one of every type of like fish, you know, the eggless fish, like the Reginald and the Peeper and stuff. I do believe I have most of them already. Unfortunately, the wiki says that there is a reefback egg, but there isn't one. Like it's not anywhere. Which is a huge shame, because I would love a tiny baby reefback. But my assumption is that's why they didn't put the egg in there, because they're like, oh damn, what do we do if someone actually hatches one of these things and puts it outside the house? They're going to have a giant ass reefback. It's in the Grassy Plateaus cave. Are you sure there's actually one you can pick up? I always thought it was just a mistake on the wiki's part. Are you telling me there's actually a reefback egg somewhere that I don't have? Because I absolutely need that. Code, I hope you're still around because I need to know the location of that reefback egg immediately. Well, hopefully I can also get it without console commands because I don't want to cheat to get it. I just want to, but if I can swim to it, I am 100% there. Like, absolutely there. I so hope we can find it. Code, could you have a look for me if you've got, if you would like to, and see maybe where that cave is, which grassy plateaus, whereabouts. If you could find that, I would be so happy. Because by God, I cannot even explain how much I want that reefback egg. Like, it's one of my favourite creatures, and I would adore a tiny baby of it. Oh, it probably is. I'm waiting for Code to find me the exact location. I'm currently heading through here. In every grassy cave? I can't believe I've never come across one of these before. I absolutely must know where it is. I 100% need it. No, how am I gonna find it? So obviously I've been scanning for creature eggs for ages right on top of a grassy plateau and it's never come up. Oh, I broke my arm. Okay, that's fine. Oh, replaced with the spadefish eggs. That might be why spadefish are the only little fish with eggs. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that you can only get them when you use like creative commands and stuff. That would explain why none came up in my search. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, no. I really want one. Also, does this run out? Like it must do. Let's hope it doesn't run out for a while. Now I'll be fine just wandering around. Alright. Maybe it was because you're in a creative world, or maybe it was before it got patched out. Like, I've been playing Subnautica for quite a while and it had a lot of patches over the time, so it could have just been before the patch, or it's when you're in creative, maybe you can find them still. Nickel, no. Nickel, no. Who knows? I do remember them being in the game at one point. Oh, it was definitely before Living Large, because that was after Below Zero came out. It was way before then. But maybe it's only in creative that they exist still. Okay, go, go, go. Where are you, little spider thing? Go away, get away. I feel like there was also many other creatures they could have given eggs to that would be more egg appropriate than spadefish. Nobody even likes spadefish, they're useless. I mean, I feel like bladderfish might have been a useful egg to have, simply because you obviously could, you know, then just hatch them, which would be kind of fun. But, you know, there are still... What about these guys? They're river prowlers. They don't have an egg. They could have had an egg. Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. My time, 5 to 9, which would be your time, 5 to 8. Your time, 6 to 9. I'm trying to, for as long as I can, stream every day. But depending on my work schedule, sometimes I won't be able to stream. Yeah, for the most part, I'm going to try to stream every weekday where possible for about 3 hours. I might do 2 hours instead of 3 if I have something else I need to do that day, or if I'm working that evening, then obviously I won't be streaming. But I'm hoping to keep streaming minimum 2 to 3 times a week in the weekday. But while I can, it will be every day if I've not got anything else on, because I like streaming and it's fun, so why not? Are you lead? You are lead. I don't want lead. Lead is bad. Well, I should be streaming tomorrow, so you can, you know, watch the stream while you play yours. Code usually does that anyway. He'll be in his creative world, having a look at all the places I'm going and giving me hints and tips and things, so it's very much appreciated. So much tattoo. Get away, get, stop trying to go. I'm gonna... God, you guys are gross. Ugh. Well, can you link YouTube videos in chats? I don't know if you're... Surely you can copy and paste the URL. Did like the creator do like a video of it, or has somebody else that you've watched stream used it before? I hope you guys are ready for some thrilling gameplay for the next hour and a half. That's fair enough. Well, I've got the name now, and I definitely want to use it for when eventually I get around to it, once I finish kind of this stream and then a few other kind of stream sessions and stuff. I am going to download the mod anyway, because the idea of doing the like museum of all the biomes for like, you know, when tourism comes to 4546B. Oh my god, I want to make a whole museum like with like a snack lounge for with the vending machines and stuff and everything. That sounds so fun. No worries, Donita. Take your time. I'm genuinely so excited about that idea. Like, I can't even explain how fun that sounds. It's definitely more of a chill than a challenge run. So it's not going to be one of my like challenge runs that I do, but it is definitely going to be something that I do. Build a museum, bring tourism to an alien world. Wow, that was quick. I don't even think I would have responded to your BRB by the time you've got back. Because of the stream delay. Yeah, that delay is so annoying. I'm going to have to get that fixed for tomorrow's stream. Ooh, also, while I'm here, I might as well get my... I'll leave Batman where he is. And head to Melis River Base. Stream lag is so frustrating. I don't know what's... I'm going to that right now, love, calm down. Hey, 200, nice. I'm happy it's doing so well. I mean, I'm not surprised it's a Fallout video, and obviously the series came out very recently and it's still quite a searched for and trending topic, so I'm not surprised it's doing better than anticipated, but it's good. It's got me like 5 or 6 subscribers now, which is really nice. So I'm on my way, which is lovely.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah,
Vital signs
not doing too bad.
stabilizing.
It's an artificially prone dude. No. Yeah, I tagged it at the end, so it like people, if they finished the video, they saw the Skyrim one. But even if they didn't, still. Also, what do you think is the optimal amount of fish in the aquarium? Doesn't feel like it's not enough, but 9% of fish. I mean, I do not know what you mean now. I am unaware, I'm afraid, of what you're trying to convey with that statement. The only thing I'm quite nervous of is if the game will actually let me put that many fish into even an aquarium the size that it is. Like, can I have like an infinite amount of fish in there? If I make it that big, like, what's the limit, you know? Because I want a lot in there. Like, every single egg hatching fish needs to be in there at least once. And I'm not 100% sure if the egg hatched fish can breed. You know how if you put, you know, 2 hoverfish in, eventually they'll breed and form an army? I don't know if the egg-based fish do that. I don't know if they can breed in them. And that's the thing, I don't really want it to look ugly, but also I want it to be full. So my hope is that the egg-laying fish don't breed when you put them in. So that way I can just put in more egg-laying fish and they will just lay eggs. They won't lay eggs because they don't do that. But I hope it won't be an issue. I don't think it would be, because obviously, well, surely, I think you can have like 9 fish per aquarium, so if I do like 50 layers of aquariums, that's so many fish. Alright, Batman, I need you to come with me because we're going to do some gathering. Unfortunately, now all I'm doing is basically ferrying all of my quartz and titanium from down here to up top side, which is super dull. I do want to take Batman. It'll make it easier. Although if I do remember correctly, you don't have the storage upgrades, do you? Just the one. Yeah, it'll suffice. Hello. Woohoo! And down we go. Yeah, this is one of the reasons, Donatu, why we decided to do the smaller rooms. I personally prefer the aesthetic, but another reason is the resources. Oh yeah, this is by far the best combination you could possibly do. Like, there's no... I would be completely shocked if anybody even attempted to suggest something else was better. Like, double drill arms, yeah, you drill a little bit quicker, but not, you know, who cares? You get a few seconds of extra time on this world, and no one cares about that. It's nothing. To, like, shoot around the world like Spider-Man is far better. Right, you can get a bit more, and then we've got to head back. Well, double grapple is fun, but it's not really useful. It also really does depend on your sort of intentions. So, like, are you specifically trying to go far, or are you trying to... I mean, that sounds like super overpowered. All arms. But, like, perfect. yeah, if you're not doing anything kind of serious and you're just kind of like messing around and you want to like fly around the underwater islands or something, then yeah, double grapples is dope. But if, like me, you're on a resource gathering mission that's going to take you the next 16 years, one grapple, one drill is probably better. I mean, I was thinking about keeping them in like the back storage, so I could have like one of each sort of attachment, but then I'm like, I'm too lazy to get out and like swap them out every time I want to do something new. It's a lot of effort, and I'm not about a lot of effort anymore. I was when I was younger, but not anymore. Now it's chill as hell, and that's what we love. Oh, need the battery, thank you very much. Robin Hook's in an underwater horror game before Minecraft. Would you class Subnautica as a horror game? I don't think I would. Damn it, I got caught again. I'm not very good with a grappling hook, I'm afraid. Is it technically a horror game? I don't know, I just never really thought of Subnautica as a horror game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's scary as balls, and I'm, to this day, terrified of Reapers. And I don't expect to ever get over that fear. I expect I will always be terrified of them, and that's okay. I'm okay to live with that. I mean, you're correct, it does cause an unusual amount of dread. Yeah, I suppose you're not wrong, it really does. Yeah, I mean, I can see it kind of being a horror game. I suppose horror games that I'm more used to are like the Resident Evil series. And not even like the later Resident Evils, like the new ones are not that scary, they're more like atmospheric. The original Resident Evils on the PlayStation 1 from like way back in the day, they were like heart-wrenchingly terrifying. Like, I'm almost sure those games should have been classified as like a war crime. Because they were just that disturbing. Okay, I find the Leviathans quite terrifying. I do seem to be the minority. But I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I can see your points at it being a kind of horror game. I suppose I would more put the... I'd more put it in, like, the survival crafting genre. But in that genre, it is, like, the horror game in sort of crafting survival. You know? Like, there's a tons of games that, you know, you craft and survive and all that kind of stuff, but this is the only one that I would say is a scary one. Like he's the only one that hits that terror threshold. And it even says in the PDA entry when you go into the Blood Cup forest, and it said this biome has 9 out of the 10 requirements for human terror. By far the best line in this entire game, might I add, but also completely accurate. Okay, so we've got now it's just time to go through teleports. That's kind of it. No? Yeah, it's good to know I've got a lot of quartz down here. I'll do titanium first though. And you to put in, so that's good. Okay. Let's get teleporting. I like walking with the Sea Glide because it just looks so derpy. Grassy plateaus, and honestly I would just go to the grassy plateaus for my sandstone outcrops. It's by far the easiest. And why is my arm broken? Kelp Forest is okay, but the sand sharks are... I think I prefer the grassy plateau simply because the stalkers are far more of a pain to deal with. You still good, Mama? Yeah, you fine. You can also get gold from these blue spots on the reef backs as well. I think they act as the same as a sandstone outcrop, so you can get lead, gold, and silver from them as well. So go up and mine the reef backs. They'll give you some good shit. I hate this. What, me? I thought I only could one. Don't tell me I could a reef back by mistake, I'll be crushed. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like a glitch. I think from me holding my sea glide through, so it just like snaps my hand. It's bizarre. It's done it a few times. So can I just pop my torch on so I can actually see where I'm going? There we go. this place looks terrible in the dark. I really have no idea. Okay, I went the right way. What is the clinking noise? Weird. Where am I going? I just got the complete wrong way. I need to be going up the mountain into the teleporter. Hey, Rora. I do love how, like, sometimes they just freeze in midair for no reason. And that's not a bad idea. That sounds nice. Or like name like people in my stream. You know, I'll have like a wall of like people who've been helpful in the stream, and give them like little things. Things in your pocket is making the noise. But what things? Which ones? It's just because I've got so much shit on me. Because I do. I have a lot. I like the idea of having like a, you know, these people were helpful, so you get like a little name plaque. Oh, this brings me out like next to my base. Fucking perfect. Yeah, and it didn't break my kneecaps. Fantastic. Yep, I'm gonna do a wall of fame. Okay, now if I remember correctly, we've got enough. I just hope this doesn't break my base. Constantly worried about that. 15 now, we're good for a while. So I need 2 more, hopefully I've got a couple up here. I think I do. Hey guys! I've got another friend for you. Oh my god, my little crab squid hashed hi buddy! Hey, you're adorable when you're tiny. Go away, freak. Where's my... Oh, there's my little crab steak! You look great. And you're gonna go in here too. Have a spinefish, everyone. You're in the Grand Reef. Maybe when you're done with the aquarium, make a tunnel to the Juvenile Emperor. Well, you know, that sounds like a lot of work. Okay, well that one's cute because it's mine. And he has done no wrong at all. Now any other wild crab squid that I see is officially an enemy. And is an absolute wretch. And should not be thought of as cute. But mine's cute because it's my baby. So it's adorable. There should be a whole fish either in here somewhere, or there is a whole fish in one of my other things and I need to bring him over. I think a whole fish might be in a different... It's a hoverfish, rabbit ray, normal fish. Oh no, there he is. Whole fish. Whole fish. There's a whole fish in this one. Okay, and now we go back through all that again. Yes, they do. That is very likely why they killed Bumblebee, because I left the headlights on. I will never forgive myself for the death of Bumblebee. Especially because I had every single fucking upgrade in and it was quite expensive to do. And I'm so mad. Okay, now I need to remember the easiest way back into the teleporter from here. Is it over here somewhere? It's definitely not down there. Bumblebee was a shining beacon of hope in this dark world, and it was taken away for that reason. At least that's how I've decided it went. So there's definitely a problem with my plan. I don't know how to get back to the teleporter. Because it's dark and I don't know the layout of this island. I understand there's a cave. I know it's around here somewhere. But exactly where, I don't know. So this is not the cave. He literally did. It was just like a single day. Damn it. Not again. Done that so many times now. At least it's daylight now, so I've got a little bit more light to work with. So I can figure out where the hell this teleporter is. Honestly, if I knew how to, 100%. Like, if I was able to do like a backflip off there, I would. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. Where on earth am I supposed to go to get... How do I get back into the teleport thing? Like, where is it? How am I having this much trouble finding it? So where did I jump out of? It's like a little hole. Is it over that side maybe? Oh. Aha. Like, that's gonna hurt like a bitch. Oh, it hurt like a bitch. Okay. I do too, the voxel shrubs are quite nice. I mean, quite a few other plants on this, in this game, are actually really, like, quite well designed, which I like. I thought that was a random chunk of floating sand then, but it wasn't. It was a sky ray. Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to get used to me sucking at flipping as well as just playing the game in general, because I don't think there's a way I can flip, I'm afraid. So, you're just going to have to deal with it. Sorry. I also think I might just swim up and down instead of going through. Yes, it's not as safe, but it'll be fine. What FOV do I play on? That depends. What is the generic one? Because that is your answer. Hey buddy, we're friends, remember. Stop trying to kill me every 5 minutes. I will check for you now that I am through the teleporter and not in the disturbing the evil place. I'm not, that's why I left. I don't want to talk to the roof. I know you're coming to kill me every time, I know it. Such a twat. Ah, balls. Fine, just give me 10 minutes to get back to my base. Let me double check what my FOV is now that I am in oxygen again. Boop. Options. Just 60. It's always the hand, apparently I'm just not allowed to have like a normal working human hand. But 60 is my FOV for this game. Oh, my torch died. It's fine. Don't need it right now. Anyway, okay, so my base is this way? No? Yes. I'm fine. Oh yeah, that would make it take up less. It does kind of annoy me how much room they take up, especially ones like the Sea Glide and stuff like that, because they're obviously pretty big. So it does take up a good chunk of the room, the view. Sorry. So I'm the only one who plays on like the default setting. Like sometimes, unless it's really bad, I just don't change the settings. And it's not ideal, but it's not like, you know, game breaking or anything, so I don't mind it too much.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, let me do my usual swap out. And we're going to grab some more stuff. Right, let's try. Okay, 90 is insane. This is like playing through I feel like I'm at warp speed. Like, cannot do 90. 90 is too, like, this feels wrong. Could probably do, like, 70, though. $70 doesn't feel bad. Looks pretty normal. Just remembered I was going to die for... Seriously, 99, come on. Hurry up. I'm not doing anything else until you grow. Okay, can I just... Seriously, I need to wait for you to get to 101%.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm just waiting for my tree to grow. And get out my face.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And this is why we're going to plant the second one. Okay. Yeah, this isn't too bad, this field of view, so I think I'll stick with this one. I can imagine if you're used to having 90, then 60 must feel like ridiculously cramped and restrictive. This feels pretty decent. I don't mind this. This is okay. 70 is good. Yeah, I think so. Like, it's not, you're not looking, it's not too zoomed out, it's not too fisheye, it's just a bit more, you've got a bit more scope and a bit more space. And, like, you know, your little scanner isn't really too in the way anymore. It's good, I quite like 70. I can cope with this. Oh, is that when you, is that for you to build without the resources? And to make them grow instantly. That's super handy for creative mode. Oh, no cost. Got it. Oh, it's just the kind of speed up. Got it. I understand now. Got my poor hand again. Bob the Builder inspire words from person basis. I will only ever be using console commands in survival if there's like a proper problem, like a glitch or something. If I wanna do like creative fun building, I'll do a proper creative world and just muck around in there, because that's the fun way to do it. Where am I going? Why do I keep doing this? You know, it doesn't surprise me at all that the devs made Bob the Builder an actual command. Again, why are you all just frozen? Come on. I do like that though. I love a game that doesn't take itself too seriously. Also, I forgot to ask earlier, Code, how is my audio sounding today? I mean, hey, if you want 100 Reaper Leviathans around your base, great. Thanks, Code. Just because my mic is now slightly more to my left, so it's not like directly in front and below anymore. Because listening to the the Fallout 4 playthrough I did and then kind of editing that over this weekend, there was a lot of popping going on. I feel like it's a little bit quiet. Danuta, which part do you think is the game sounds pretty quiet in comparison to my speech, or is my speaking quiet? You know, I don't think Reapers need friends at all. I think Reapers need to just kind of go away a little bit. You know? The game sounds. Okay, that makes sense. I do have the game sound set quite low. So it does make sense that they are slightly more muted than myself.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I can turn the master volume up just a little bit. There we go. That is so much louder. Do that. There we go. I don't like Reapers. I don't. There's no more explanation than I don't like them. I don't. They scared me when I first played the game. I got jump scared just like everybody does when playing this game for the first time, and I have yet to forgive them, even though that was many years ago. I'm still mad, and I hold a grudge. Reapers don't need friends. Reapers don't need anything, actually. They are perfectly capable of ruining lives all by themselves. Yep, you're not starting a hashtag that Reapers need friends. No. Okay, why do I feel like you're both ganging up on me about not liking Reapers? They are giant, evil, predatory fish that eat things for a living. Okay? I do not wish to be associated with that. I think that's perfectly acceptable. I mean, as you should be. Like, there is a reason it's called the Void. It's the bad place to go. You can hashtag it and say it as many times as you want that Reapers are great and they're so friendly and they don't mean you any harm, but we all know you're lying. Like, we've all been killed by them, we've all been eaten, digested and shat out by a Reaper at some point. Okay, so this is where I come out from. Do you think I could, like... Do you think I can build from here to there? Okay, I 100% need to do that. Also, can I... You can drop beacons on land, right? You know what, Code? That's just bragging and you know it. Teleport on... Teleport on floating isla. It's not an isla, but that's fine. I mean, I've been like, my sea moth's been destroyed by them multiple times. I've been eaten by one. I've been eaten by multiple. I don't have a good time when I go into where they live. Like, they're territorial and I get that. Like, I will respect that they have an area that they live in and that they don't want me in there and that they see me as food. But that doesn't mean I have to enjoy the fact that I am lower on the food chain than I would like to be. I am terrible at running away. The only time I ever ran away really successfully and like nothing bad happened was quite literally the first engagement I had with the Reaper. I can still vividly remember it because I didn't even get a good look at what it was. But I only had my sea glide because I got the sea moth then. I didn't realise I was going to be fighting a Leviathan at that point. And I went behind the back of the Aurora and then just saw like the red of its clawy thing like right behind me and immediately span and noped out of there. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. That's the entire point. Where am I going? Ah, no, that's in the water. Crap, no, I do kind of need to go in the water. Nope, I had a Reaper immediately as I went in the water then. God, why is it so dark tonight? I can't see where the... I've got nothing, okay. We need to give it a minute to light up a little bit because I can't see anything. Am I still in filmic mode? Is that why I can't see shit? I am. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm in filmic mode, hence why it's so incredibly dark. So we're just going to have to spend 30 seconds looking at the planets and the moon until it lightens up a little bit, and then I can leave it. I need to leave a beacon outside that teleporter. But no. How can you put hashtag justice for Reapers and then ask me to go commit murder? That does not make sense. Like, how is it justice to want them dead? Okay, the daylight is coming and we can start on again. What do you all think is the best thing to put in a time capsule? I think it's the Cyclops shield because you need it for the rocket, otherwise Cyclops is the needed sub. I actually really like that. The idea of putting the Cyclops shield generator in. Because that is always probably the worst thing to make. Because obviously you have to make it in the Cyclops. So yeah, I think actually putting one of those in is probably a really, really good idea. And it's probably helped a lot of people. Again, really not sure you understand the meaning of the word justice code. It's not... Can't ask for justice and then murder at the same time. Okay? Just not how this works. What do we call this one? Teleport. I like the idea of putting a Cyclops shield generator in. Let's have a word the time capsule. I got a cuttlefish, 2 iron cubes, and stage stuff. That's great. In this one, I got a repulsor cannon, loads of water. That's kind of it. I didn't really get that much that was like incredible in this one. Well, unfortunately, Code, you can't always have it both ways. You either have the good guy in a story or the bad guy. I feel like that's definitely a good idea. Because I think me and Code were talking about this in last week's streams. and you can have up to 30 in your world, but like I've never seen more than a couple, so I get why you would play with a mod that gives you more. I do hope I find more as well, because I really enjoy just seeing them. I mean... Oh, is it 40? Okay. Thank you for the correction. You can have 40 in your world. Even more. And I found 2. Now, I feel like your Reapers don't need friends because you've murdered them all and committed basically a mass extinction event on your own, just by yourself. So that's pretty impressive and terrible at the same time. But I also think that my Reapers don't need friends, but they also don't need to die. They just need to stay away from me. We have a mutual respect for one another, which is you don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with you. And I think that's the best way to do it. You know? I hate how loud this is, I really do. Okay, this time I'm not going to go through the usual way. I'm going to head through here as normal, but I'm going to go to my regular base. And pick up some lithium. I need to add to my lithium wall. Sounds terrible. Yeah, straight opposite. Okay. Oh, well, I feel like killing every Leviathan should probably be like its own sort of, you know, like playthrough, sort of by itself. And I've got to do the museum one yet, and we're not even finished with this aquarium one yet, so it's probably going to be a while, you know, 4, maybe 5 decades away. Something like that. We'll get there eventually, it's fine. Specifically, if it's a biome that I like to kind of go to a lot and be in a lot and live in, then grassy plateaus would probably just have to be my favourite, because that's the... I like to make my bases there every time. By far my favourite. In general, just like favourite biome, I like the diversity of the Lost River, but I specifically like the Tree Cove, where the ghost egg is, the one with the big blue tree. That is by far my favourite area of the entire game, because it is just so... It's just so calm and relaxing and peaceful, and I would live there in real life. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's where I'd live. Because it's just amazing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I mean, Code, you're not technically wrong. It does have an amazing creature. It's also just one that wants to murder you. I'll be using a ghost egg from that decoration mod, like 100%. Oh damn it, my Mesmer's down in the Lost Reef, not up here. It's fine. Yeah, see, I'm partial. I like the sparse reef because it's sparse. Like, I quite like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I like the mushroom forest as well. mean, yeah, that's the thing. There's not very much to the Grand Reef. Sorry, the Sparse Reef. It's very simple. But I like that. There's basically no predators. There's just fish. It's mid kind of range deep wise. You can use pretty much anything for it, but it does still have things like rubies, which are a rare resource. And yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's the thing. There is no bad biome at all. Literally, if you're talking from like a design standpoint, there is no bad biome. Because like the crash site is a perfect biome for a giant ship crashing. Like it makes perfect sense why it looks like that. It, you know, makes sense for there to be very little there. The dunes also make sense because it's kind of like sand dunes, so there wouldn't really be much in terms of like plant life too much, and that makes perfect sense. You know, all the kind of fossils in the Lost River, like everything is just like, this game is amazing. It really is, and everything is so well done. But I think everyone has their favourite biomes in terms of what they do in those biomes. Like, I love the grassy plateaus to live in because sand sharks are not dangerous in the slightest. Like, even if you accidentally like walk on top of one, by the time it's like figured that out and, you know, leapt out the ground to attack you, you've either moved 20 feet away or it's just like wiggled in the other direction. Honestly, Code, you're probably right. There probably is multiple time capsules at the back of the Aurora. There's probably just a pile of them. That's where the game just shoved like 50 of them for me and went, here you go. You have to face your fears to get the time capsules. And I'm like, no. No, I don't. Like, I'm sure they're great, but they're not worth that. Also, I love this island and how it's just got giant floaters on the bottom. Like, everything's just so cool in this game. I've got to stop crashing this thing. I suppose, like, most hated biome, I would say... That's a tricky one, that. Like, there are a fair number of biomes that I don't go into. More so because there's like Reapers and Ghosts in there and I'm like, why do you even exist? But I don't know, like, most hated biome, the worst biome. God, I really don't know what the worst biome is.
Seek fluid intake.
Damn it again, really. I don't really like the dunes because of the Reapers.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Like, I won't really ever go in there. The Void, I wouldn't even classify the Void as like an actual biome, because it's just the edge of the map. But realistically, yes, if I had to choose one and if we're classing the Void as a biome in itself, then 1000% it's the worst, because at least with the dunes, you can like sneak in, sneak out, you can try and be a bit quick and stealthy. With the Void, they know where you are. Like, they just know. And that to me is terrifying. Also, I've just realised I don't want quartz up here, I want glass. Oh, I don't have to collect every PDA entry. That's definitely not part of this casual session run. But I will eventually go into it, yeah. Oh my god, look how big my snake's gotten. So proud. Okay, well, I was a bit of an idiot and I brought quartz instead of glass. But that does at least mean I can... Yes, I'm going to be bringing less over next time. I also didn't even fill up my sea mob. God, honestly, sometimes. reach. Woohoo! Oh god, I love doing that so much. Yeah, I feel like the void would be atrocious if it was like a proper biome that was like in the middle of the map, or you know, somewhere you had to go through to get somewhere else. Like that would make it just completely pointless. But it's, I think of all the kind of ways that games make you not cross boundaries, you know, like when you play Fallout and Skyrim, you just get that notification like, you can't go this way, or turn back now, or something like that, or there's just an invisible wall and nothing happens. Those are fine, because obviously we all know we're in a game, but I think Subnautica really got that sense of yeah, literally exactly what I was saying, Code. That's it. It is simply a case of they made it the best possible way to say, hey, you can't go this way, because you can. You could keep going. As long as you can outrun those ghost leviathans, you could technically just keep going. But they made it so you kind of knew not to. That it was like, oh, there's nothing here. You're going to get eaten if you go further, but yeah, feel free. I think it's the best way I've ever seen a game tackle that need for a boundary. I don't think anything has ever done it so well. There was a really loud stalker in my ear because I've turned the volume up. It was quite scary. I 100% agree that the blood kelp biome is too dark. It's one of the main reasons why, even though, like, when you asked about sandstone outcrops and where you could get them, it's why I would never recommend going to the blood kelp, the kelp forests, because it's just too dark. Like, even if you can, you know, find a load there, can you see them? Because I can't. Let's turn this into glass. So I'm just going to pop you all down here, and I'm going to nip back and make the rest of it. I agree with, honestly, yes. Like, crash fish are the biggest pain. Just absolute biggest pain in the entire game. It's so frustrating. And reefbacks are too loud. Like, I love them, like, so much. Like, they're genuinely one of my favourite creatures in the game. They're just wonderful. But they are incredibly aggressively loud. I mean, I get it, they're fucking huge, but who are they talking to that far away? You know, I do have to agree with you there. Crashfish are probably scarier than Reapers in the kind of, you know, beginning sort of stages. Like, now I'm just kind of like, fuck off Crashfish, it doesn't matter. But Reapers can still kill me. I mean, it's kind of, if you like that deep thrumming sort of noise, it's kind of, it's like, it's not an unpleasant noise, it's just a very loud noise. But honestly, I would rather hear them than hear fucking Reapers, so. Obviously, I don't hate it, and obviously when you're in your base, you don't really hear it because you don't get the outside sounds when you're in your base, but I don't hate it, it's just loud. It's not bad when you're quite far away, so as long as you build your base quite low to the ground, you're usually fine, because reefbacks predominantly stay quite high up. But I like it. Have I not? Oh, I was going to say, I knew I'd built a fucking fabricator here. Weirdly enough, it actually kind of makes me feel quite safe. Like, hearing the reefbacks, I'm like, ah yes, I know that I'm safe. You know why I think that is? I think because when you first meet a Reaper and you hear that echolocation kind of roar it does, and your PDA says, it's like, its roar seems to be his echolocation. If you can hear it, it can see you. I think ever since it's like that sort of statement happened, whenever I've been able to hear the reefbacks, I felt better because I feel like it shields me from the Reapers, which is so stupid. But that's how like my brain works, and I feel like every time the reefbacks make their noise, the Reapers can't see me anymore, so I'm okay. Oh, it's going to take a while. Nope, don't need to pin that at all. Okay, and then that's all my quartz made into glass. I can take that back up. Grassy plateaus are just one of my favourite places to build things, to be honest. I love it. So good. Sure, I can also sit down here. I think I'm going to take all of this back up to my regular base. Honestly, having bases so close to these teleporters is insane. So good. Yeah, Yeah, I think we'll take this back to my normal base. And we'll do a run with this sea moth. Probably in the next, probably tomorrow's video. Yeah, honestly, I'm with you on the animation is not great for the portals. Like I've kind of gotten used to it over time, and it's not as bad as it used to be. But I remember, obviously, when I first started playing this and I had to go through the portals, I used to have to look away, like physically avert my gaze because it was so, just nauseating. It like physically made my stomach churn. It was very unpleasant. Hey Hulk, I'm home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need to get my sea moth prepped. Hey Fred Not Foam. Oh, perfect. Okay, we've still got some good stuff in you. Get your storage open. Apparently I've also got... Oh, I wanted to plant the brain core sample, didn't I? That's why I left it in there. Okay. Also fine. I don't think I've got any titanium left up here. Nope, I seem to be out of titanium. Which makes sense. I've just used it all to build base thingies. Okay, I do have some more glass, so I'll take that with me. Plenty of glass, not much titanium though. Ah, I stole all of your scanner stuff, didn't I? It's fine. Let's just go and grab a little bit. We've only got 10 minutes left of the stream, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab me some metal salvage, get me a little bit more titanium going, and then I'm going to head back, probably build a few more aquariums, and I'm going to see if I can also build the damn it, it's that one again. I'm going to see if I can build that like tube. I'm not going to be on stream tomorrow because of school. That's fine, you don't have to. I mean, the upside is every stream I do is a live stream and it's saved to the channel, so if you ever miss any and you want to catch up, then you can just go and watch them when you've got time. So that's always a possibility. And and then you can just join the next stream. Yeah. Like, I am super chill with my streams. If it's a challenge run, then there's like a mission that we have to do and a challenge we have to complete. If it's a casual one like these are, we just mess around, have some fun. You know, you'll miss a little bit of progress, but that's kind of it. Jesus, change of plan. I'm going to get the bloody scanner upgrades again. Come on, Fred. We need to go and get those upgrades because that thing is not doing well enough.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye on the stream then, like a shadow in the corner, and I panicked that I'd gone the wrong way and I was swimming into a Reaper. Yeah, I mean, join if you can, when you can. Pop in for 10 minutes, half an hour. It's completely up to you. It's what you've got time for and what kind of fits with your day. I try to keep my streams as kind of... Well, there's the Ghost Leviathan, so I went too far. There it is. That's what I was looking for. That was terrifying. Yeah, join as and when you can. You know, it's not a requirement. You just join if you fancy seeing what goes on today, and then whenever you can't, just catch up later. It's honestly the main reason I decided to stream on YouTube instead of going through Twitch. Is I didn't want to need to like re-upload stuff later, and YouTube will automatically put this stream on my channel's live stream section, so it makes it easier, makes it better for me, and makes it so people can keep up and watch, and I number on my streams as well. Not correctly most of the time. Oh, you don't have homework, that's nice. I wish we didn't have homework when I was at school, but I got a lot of homework. Take these upgrades. I need metal salvage, please. That's better. Code, you might know the answer to this. Does metal salvage respawn over time? Or is there a finite supply in the world? Ooh, well, there you go. There's something that you don't know, and if I find out before tomorrow, then maybe there'll be something that I know that you don't. It will be the only thing in Subnautica that I knew that you didn't, but I don't know now. But maybe I will find out today. I'm actually going to leave that scanning, and I'm just going to quickly jump in and head over to here. It would make sense if they were one of the like something that could respawn. I will not Google it for at least another 3 minutes until I'm off stream. But I would expect them to respawn, because it's also the only way I understand to get stalker teeth is to obviously have them bite the metal salvage and they drop their teeth when they bite it. So if you actually use up all of the metal, how they say great minds think alike. I was literally just saying that as you were typing it. But yeah, the stalker teeth are a resource that you can only get through them, so they must respawn enough for you to get stalker teeth. So I would expect them to respawn, and I mean, judging from how many came up when I did my extended scan, I would probably say yes, but maybe they only respawn in the kelp forests. Maybe that's the thing. So maybe you can only get them in kelp forests because that's where they're necessary, whereas the other biomes, they can, you know, they don't need them. Maybe that's why it's so foggy in the kelp forests. I mean, that was really, like, genuinely, I was literally sat there going, oh, stalker teeth, that must be the reason. And Yoshi, but wait, it must be because stalker teeth. And I was like, yeah, that's correct, that's what I said. I will definitely get this sorted out for next time, though, because while it is quite amusing, it is also very annoying. Because I'm like, yes, here's a part of the conversation. And obviously, I'm assuming that you guys can see each other's... Oh, long time to respawn, but stalkers have a chance of spawning them in their mouths. That makes perfect sense. So there you go, they technically are a respawnable resource. Good to know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hello, my pet crab squid, the only crab squid in the universe that is acceptable. Okay, apparently we were partway through making an alien containment unit anyway. Bye, Danita. Have a good day. Which is also pretty much time for me to go as well. So thanks, Danita, for joining. Thanks again, Code, also for joining. Absolutely wonderful having you here, as per usual. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if nothing goes wrong, I will be streaming again tomorrow as per my usual times, which is good. Yeah, I think this has been a pretty successful stream, and it was nice to have some more people in today, so all in all, good all-rounder. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. Okay, I'm watching, I can see the stream, and I'm like, I'm saying bye, but there's like a 20-second delay. So, yeah. Bye, Code. Thanks for coming, Danita, if you're still around. And I will hopefully see you in the next stream. So, yeah. See you later. Oh, how do I even end the stream?